Started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance of a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your...
For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Jukes one defender, and he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing off the play fake here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at a 4th down. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
Got a man. Bowers has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds his target, Patterson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Check.
He's got it on the bootleg. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26, and that'll give them a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've got first down from the 31. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Now he takes it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He's going to throw this one. This throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 4th and short. They'll run for this, and he only gets this one down to the 9. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
The Thunderbirds and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brushes him off with ease. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks. How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be their football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
3rd and long for him here. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here comes their offense out again. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. A 5-yard gain on the play. And they'll have 1st down. They're going play action. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the 2nd. Offense already out to resume its stride. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The home teams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action here. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to the well again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
It leaves you 2nd and 10.
Throwing now off play action. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play, and it'll give them a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Setting up a throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They're throwing it. Cut near the goal line. And he gets the first just before he's tackled.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Nothing on that play, and now we have 2nd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys take a 4-point lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. This offense making its way back out now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing the out route complete. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up 1st down. Here's a throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, in baseball, they call tip of the cap. I'll tip my cap at that pitcher. I'll tip my cap at that guy that just outdueled me. And sometimes as a QB, against a rush like that, you just tip your cap and you take the sack.
Hauled in left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now we're on the counter. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
Pocket isn't holding enough. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
I know we get so enamored with a one-handed catch, an amazing throw, but I am telling you, that kick from that distance is just as impressive. The leg strength, the power, he drives it low, and he finds a way to get an enormous 3 points.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Throwing from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Thunderbirds will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. First down, ball at the 36. Throwing it to start this drive. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 27. Complete over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has it down close. He has the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job front here in the first half of play.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds push their lead to 6.
Our home team, 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. That count runs their offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Pass play now. Complete here to Bowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking for a throw here. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And it's the visitors who are out in front in the 2nd quarter. Rome Odunze, a good game there. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Jaden Daniels leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his touchdown, another one for him this season, as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. They go play action on 1st. Bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's loaded another one. They connect on the deep shot. And that is a touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Throwing now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on third down. Pass play coming here. Setting up the running back screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And that's out. We're just waiting for this box. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Got a man, Patterson has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives them the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 38 out of the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Rolling, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. This offense getting all set for this series. They find themselves trailing 20-13 after that score. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 36. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Play action on 1st down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound. Thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
The Thunderbirds out and ready to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They go play action here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Took off with it again.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 17. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's still just a one-score game as we resume play in the fourth. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They're going play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll give them a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Tossing right to the short side. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Slot man in motion right. Here he is on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And they take this in for the score. These guys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys double their lead to 14. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense ready to take the field now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. First throw for the backup now. Dumped off to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Looking to the air here. That's completed right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking to his fullback now. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Dropping back to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. He's drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll try and throw it here. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And they bring him down. Hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign.